I tend to see problems as opportunities. How do we become the best at this stuff? Right. My advice to my team probably a year and a half or 2 years ago now at this point was lean in, right? As hard as we can. Don't be afraid of this. Change can be scary, but we have to, we've been around for 21 years and we've significantly shifted our focus probably 5 times over that lifetime. I mean, we started focusing on data science 7 years ago when we did one of our first machine learning projects for the Department of Defense. So we've been preparing for this for a while. And it was an uphill climb convincing clients that machine learning was as powerful as a predictor as it is. And then we have ChatGPT to thank, in November of 22, kind of opened the eyes of the world to like what we had known for kind of a while, which is like, this is pretty powerful stuff. But what I am seeing is um, a, a proliferance of this vibe coding for MVPs specifically, right?
Mhm.
You can use vibe coding tools. You've got your cursors and your super bases and your Vercels and these types of platforms. And you can put together a pretty decent MVP if you're a junior engineer or even just kind of a technical person that doesn't have a lot of programming experience. So that is a change. It used to take 6 to 9 months and $250,000 to build something, and now it doesn't. Um, but there's still a few issues with it. One, I call it the last mile issue. You can get little modules made and little pieces of functionality here and there and open source this, but somebody's got to put it all together. It's got to live on the cloud. It needs a load balancer. It needs a this or that. And that bit has not been solved yet. Not even close. There are hardly even tools to try and fail at stuff like that. So that's still very much a need. And additionally, um, with these vibe coded MVPs, they don't scale. And so when it comes time to need to scale, you need the engineers again, right? And it needs to have all the things that will allow you to bring on 100,000 users and still work well and be fast and not be crazy expensive because you're on all this like middleware vibe code, platforms that all have they all charge you for usage, right? At scale, it gets the economics of it don't even work anymore. And so anyway, that long-winded answer, but that's kind of what I'm seeing right now. And we're drastically changing our business model, including building a product for the first time in response to these AI coding tools.